Hello, my name is Henrique and I'm going to show you on this video how to create an app even if you are stupid, okay? And I really mean it. It's going to be really easy, okay? So first we are going to use an AI. Okay, so first step we are going to uh, use an AI no code platform which is called Lovable. So here it is, okay? It is Lovable. So here it is, so here we have Lovable. The first step would be to create the account, which this is the only step I won't show because I think even if you are stupid, you'll probably be able to create your account, okay? Now, as you can see, Lovable says idea to app in seconds. So then you have some examples like as Lovable to create a blog, to create a portfolio, to create this. So seeing this, it seems that you won't even need a tutorial. Why? Because you can just ask him, create the new Facebook, create the new ChatGPT, and then it's gonna create everything for you, right? But isn't this too good to be true? Yes and no. So that's the first question. Does that mean that I just need to type what I want and that's it? No. Yes and no. It depends on the back end. So now I'm going to quickly explain what is front end and back end, okay? So front end is the uh, commands is the app that runs locally on your web page. So, for example, A calculator is only front end. Why? You have here a calculator. The and a calculator is working on your web browser. It only needs your web browser to work. Okay, so like you can make the math right, nice, perfectly, and but then the thing about the front end is it is not capable of communicating with anything outside that web page. So it cannot retrieve information or save information. All right. So that gives us a lot of limitations. So for example, a calculator is useful, yes, but it cannot save anything. Actually, the Google calculator, anyways. So like, it doesn't really save anything, so it's not that useful. I cannot make like it's different from a spreadsheet, for example. A spreadsheet is gonna save everything. So next time I update the page, it's gonna save, and then you can have more complex things. Okay. So that's a front end, right? So with the front end, you have the back end, which is a server that will be able to collect and store information from and to the front end. So that is, let me just play here so it's a bit more clear. So that is that a server. Okay, so to make more complex apps, you usually need a back end to work in together with the front end. Okay, let me give you an example. Okay, practical example. So the back end configuration, because you're gonna need a database, it gets a little bit more complex. So first I'll show you how to use the front end, and then I'm going to go a bit further on the back end, which gets a bit more complex, but it's still possible. All right. So okay. So first step, creating an app that only uses a front end. That means the app just works on the web. It doesn't get information from anywhere. It has all the information right there on the web. Okay. Okay. So let me give you an example to show how easy it is. So you can just put the prompt here, but to make it a bit more efficient, I always like to use ChatGPT with it. So I go here on ChatGPT, and then I will tell him, look, pay attention. I'm using Lovable with the AI base builder, and I want your help to write the prompts. Okay, the prompts are the commands. Okay, can I tell you the first app that I want to make? Okay, so now we are going to make an app that doesn't use a backend. Okay, and I'm gonna tell him. Okay, I want to make an app that doesn't use a backend. This app would be for comparing my income, my monthly income, with the income from around the world to check if I would be if I am to check in what percentage of the population I am in terms of income. So, for example, if I am 1%, 5% income, okay? Okay, and it's just my idea, okay? Okay, so, all right. Since there will be no back end, you will have to provide the information. So that is, since there's no outside information, it cannot like retrieve data from like the UN source or something. So I will have to manually upload out the data that I need to compare. So you can use estimates for that. Okay, please make it up. If you don't understand, maybe after the prompt, you are going to understand. Really good. You can write the prompt yourself, but I just asked ChatGPT to make it even better. Okay. But here is the prompt from ChatGPT. I could have written myself. Look, I want to create a simple app that compares a person's monthly income with global income levels and tells them what percentage of the world population earns less than them. The app should not use any backend. All calculations and data should be handled inside the app using estimates. So here are the features. The app should start by asking the user, all right? Okay, after the user enters the income, the app should calculate and display a result. Okay, and then it gave us a scale, right? He gives this scale that a person that earns this a month is this and this and so on. Okay, so just as you can see, it's a prompt that I could have written, but I like asking ChatGPT to make it easier. So now I'm just going to put here on Lovable point, and it is creating the app. Okay, so I have now a preview. Global income class. How much do you earn per month? Let's compare with the minimum wage in Brazil. The minimum wage in Brazil is around 250 US a month, around. Let's see. Based on your income, you are in the top 40% of the world's earnings. So that means that a person that earns the minimum wage in Brazil is on the top 40% of the world earnings, right? So that's interesting, right? And a bit sad, I would say, because people in Brazil think that the minimum wage is very little, but if you compare it to the rest of the world, is still on the richer half. Anyway, I love subject. Okay, it seems to work perfectly, right? Now now I'll publish it. And now when publish it, it gives you a co-stamp, their their domain here, which is their thing, but then you can also change to your personalized domain by clicking manage. So now I'm just going to use their domain. Done. Now you just go here and you have your web. Okay, and there you go. You have it working. It's working. You can send people. You created an app, all right? That easy because there's just front end. Cool, cool. However, back end gets a little bit more complicated, right? And then from that you can of course tell him. Then you can tell him, change this, add images. Then it's like editing, like with AI. Okay, so that was easy. That was super easy. That's the first step, only front end. But now I have to teach you the more complex part, which is how to create an app that uses back end, which will be probably necessary if you want to create something a little bit more complex, right? And more useful. So now let's go for the next part, back end. Hello. So now I'll talk about the back end, okay? So now to create apps with a back end, it is a little bit more complex, but not so much. So you just need another software that will manage the back end. It will manage the exchange of information, display of information, and etc. with the Lovable that will create the app. So the app that there are some other ones, but the best one for us to use for our backends called Subbase. So just go here, Subbase. Click here, Subbase. There you go. And then you will be first you create an account. I won't show you the process of creating an account because it is too simple. So just you create an account. Now I am already logged in, okay? So after create an account, you're gonna start project, okay? So start project on your account. So you click here I have some projects, but I just go on new project. Okay, so now I just gonna click here on start new project. If it is your first project, you will need to create a new organization, but anyway, just new project. Okay, so just click on your project, choose your region. It's good because of like internet things. Project name. So on this project, it will be my new software that I'll tell you about soon. But it's gonna be how many people Israel has killed that day. Okay, and then a password, and then you create your new project. Okay, great. Now it is done, right? I have a project. So I have created a project on this space of backend. Now I need to connect Lovable with this. Okay. So I will go back to Lovable, right? I am here on Lovable, and here it asks for me to start a project, but now, just because it will ask me anyway to connect, I will say something just to start a project so I can access the connection part. So, hello, are you ready? Just anything. Okay, nothing. Why? Just so I can go to this screen so I can connect. Okay, so I'm going to click here on this bar corner here, just manage up space. And then I will be connecting with my new project. Okay, so I have here on my I am already connected at my account. If you're not, you will have to connect, but it's super simple. Just click connect to connect your account. It's very intuitive. And now you connect to your project. So You go here, add an organization. Okay, I'll do it anyway. Connect the base, and then I will be using Google connection, right? Authorize API access here. Add those things. Okay, this new organization, authorize. I will just be connecting. Again, and let's check. Wait, sorry, it's not it. It's the Lovable. I love it, and now I'll check the connection. Okay, so here I have connect, but I haven't connected to the project yet. So now I will connect to the project. So you go back here, connect to the project, connect. So we need, okay, and then it is connected. Now, as you can see, it is connected. So now that it is connected, is it's connected. So okay, connected with my project. How many people? Okay, so now that those two things are connected, which is the sub base is connected with the project, there is a good first step. So now you can move on to start creating your app, right? And now that we have everything connected, we'll now build a new app, okay? So first I will describe what is my new app idea, okay? So my new app will be called How Many People Did Israel Kill Today? And the idea, it will be, so just a quick idea, it will be an app in which people can select a day, right? Like a day of the year. Then it will show how many people Israel killed that day, okay? In Gaza with the source, all right? So that's my idea for a website. Now I have done some research, and this is the table that I have done with my research, but I have only done some days, right? I have only done those days for now, but eventually, if I am at release the website, of course, I would I would need to keep uploading more and more days, keep updating every day since they kill people every day, and then keep updating it every day, or maybe even find a software that does it automatically. But for now, I'll just put with the research that I have done myself, okay, which is this one. All right, perfect. So I have the table and I have my idea, okay? Now that I have explained the project and we have the back end and the front end connected, I'll now explain you how to build the app, okay? So to build the app, we will be using ChatGPT again, right? ChatGPT is our greatest source. So I'll go to ChatGPT and I will tell him, I will build an app using AI AI builder on Lovable, and just to specify the one that you build with a prompt, and uh, the other app, which is Subbase for the back end. I have already connected my Subbase project with Lovable, so that part is done. I want you to guide me step by step, waiting for me to complete each step very easily, as I am a newbie, regarding both the prompts for Lovable and everything related to what I must do on my Subbase project. Deal? Okay, so now, okay, this is the prompt. So with this prompt, you can build anything because ChatGPT will be guiding to each step. So then that's it. You're like a baby, and then ChatGPT guides you. That's it. And then and then I will be kind of explaining a little bit about what it's doing. But you don't really need to understand anything. You can just keep going, and then just use ChatGPT for everything without understanding anything, right? All right. Okay. Perfect. So now I'll describe the app. The app will be to show how many people Israel has killed on each day based on a table that I have. I have a table on Excel, and I want also to be able to update the table whenever I want. To make it simple, we can just connect this table, this current table, to a table in Superbase. So I will add this to make it a bit simple, but how's it called? So it's Subbase. Uh, Subbase. So to make it just a bit simpler for now, I will. I'm just asking him to connect my table to as a base, so it is a bit simple. But if you want to make more complex, you could make it to connect directly to Excel and so on. Okay. Okay. uh, we can just create a table on just create a table on Subbase using the information from my Excel. Okay, perfect. Prepare your Excel table to import into Subbase. Okay, we'll make sure. Okay, so please check your Excel table has column readers like this. Okay. So what I will do is that I will give him my Excel table directly. So I have my Excel table. I will download it and I will be giving to him. Here is the table I have. Let's see what I was gonna do. Right? Okay. Got it. The table has, to make this easier for an app, we'll slightly adjust the structure. Okay, so it has adjust the structure. Something interesting is that I think that if you just communicate to ChatGPT, it is also possible to connect Lovable and Subbase directly to the Excel. So now I make it in a very straightforward way, but there are plenty ways, and I'm just showing the process of how you can keep following ChatGPT, okay, and make everything happen. So here it has done a lot of things. You don't need to really understand this. I will explain a bit, but I think okay, great. Create a table in Subbase. Great. So here is giving the steps, but I want to make it easier. So I'm gonna say, I need you to make it easier uh, and more slowly. Tell me step by step and wait for me to finish each step. So then I'm asking him to make it very easy, okay? So step one, open your Subbase project, okay? Okay, this is done already, right? Because as I showed before, I have my project open, like I have showed before. So this part is done, okay? So done. I'm just following ChatGPT here, okay? Step 3.2, go to the table editor. So on the left sidebar, scroll down to see table editor. Click on table editor, now click green new table. So I'm just gonna follow these steps, okay? So I go here, table editor, create new table. Just follow ChatGPT. Even if I am very stupid, I will just follow ChatGPT. Done. Awesome. Fill in the table details, okay? So start by filling the basic info, okay? So I'm just following, okay? So table name, that's the table name. Wait, and the first column will already, and now it says the first column will already be there. Give it as ID. Okay, perfect. So the first column should be here, right? So I have it here and I have the first column. Just to make sure, I will take a screenshot of the columns that are already here and ask him if everything's okay. Look, so I took a screenshot and then I will put here. Okay, here is the screenshot of the columns which are already here. Tell me if it's correct. So I just take a screenshot of everything, okay? To make it super easy. Just ChatGPT is doing everything for me, okay? You're almost there, okay? So what to keep? It's saying what you still need to add. Click add column. Okay, so now it says everything's perfect. Click add column 3 times and create these ones. Name, date, name devs, type devs. Okay, so I'm gonna do exactly like it is telling me to do. It told me to add column, and on this column, name date, type date. Okay, add column again, name devs, type text. I'm just doing everything that ChatGPT is telling me to do. Name source text, type text. Okay, perfect. Now what I'm gonna do is I will be getting everything here and I will ask him if it's okay. So before I save it, I will be asking him if it's all okay. Is it all okay? Okay, so here on ChatGPT, I got the screenshot and then I asked him, is it all okay? Then just okay. Okay, yes, it's perfect. Now import your Excel data. Okay, so now I have done this and I also need to press save, right? Save. Now let's see what it says. Step 4, import your Excel data into Subbase. And then it says, and then it has a step-by-step, open your Excel file, copy, but then look how interesting. In the end it says, if you prefer, I can generate the exact SCV for you from the file you uploaded earlier. Okay, so that's much better. Please generate the exact SCV so I can just, so it can be easier. Okay, great. Now it has generated my file. Now upload the SCV to Subbase. So I'll just follow the steps again. Go back to the Subbase table editor, open the civil table created. Okay, so I'm just following these steps, okay? I'm very stupid. I'm just doing exactly what ChatGPT is telling me to do. So it's telling me to go here, open the civilian devs table, okay, it's here. If you are in doubt, you can just like screenshot it out and ask, ChatGPT, how to do this, how to do this, and then it's gonna tell everything, okay? Step by step. Click the import data from SCV. Okay. See, I'm having doubts. I might have to insert. Okay. It didn't tell me to press the button insert. I kind of had to deduce that, but no problem because I could just take a screenshot. Oh, where is it? And then you tell me. So insert import data. Really good. Then I will upload the just following what ChatGPT is telling me. I will upload this. Import data. All right. Nice. Yeah, there is now a surface. Great job. Now time to use Lava. Okay, open Lava and start a new app. Now it's coming to start a new app, but I already have an app open because I opened an app already to connect it. So I just got the prompt. Okay. Okay. So I just get the prompt and then I just ask Lovable. Now let's see. Just following ChatGPT, okay? That's simple. Just keep following ChatGPT.
3 hours later.
Hello. So I think that I gave a good demonstration on how you must just follow ChatGPT, right? You must just like get what ChatGPT does and follow. Get what ChatGPT does and follow. That so that was my idea, but it is quite of a long process. So this is what I have by now. It does work. Like it shows the dates and I can choose a filter. For example, I can choose the 20th, right? It does have kind of some problems on the date. Like for example, I choose the 20th, and it shows and showing the 18th. So I think that there are some problems with the time zone, and of course it could be much better, right? There's much more to do, but it's just like a quick demonstration, and then uh, to make it better, I just keep going on ChatGPT, like saying the prompts to ChatGPT, and keep going. Which I will make a tutorial later explaining how to make this into a good app. So that was your introduction, and I hope that was worth it.